My name is Azlyana Natasha binti Azis. Today I will explain how Payroll Panda is used to set up a company and manage payroll. First, we will start by creating a company. Basic company details such as the company names, email, business address, and entity types are entered. This step is important to identify the company and its legal structure. Next, we will fill in the statutory information. These include details like the LHDN employer number, income tax number, EPF, and zakat. These details ensure payroll calculations are accurate and compliant with Malaysian payroll regulation. After that, we set up the bank details. The company's bank and account types are selected so that salary can be paid accurately and on time. Next, the payroll cycle is created. A last day of the month payroll cycle is chosen because it's compliance with the Employment Act. It allows attendance, overtime, and leave to be finalized before salary and statutory deduction are calculated. Finally, different payroll policies are used for different employees. The monthly payroll policy is for employees paid monthly with fair salary proportion and overtime calculation. The daily payroll policy is for daily paid or contract staff where wages and overtimes are calculated based on days and hours worked. Next, I will explain the different types of employee added in Payroll Panda. First is a monthly salary employees. This is a permanent staff with a fixed monthly salary. We enter the employee details, choose monthly as the salary type, and apply the monthly payroll policy. EPF and EIS are turned off for eligible employees to calculate salary correctly. Second is an hourly salary employees. This is for part-time or shift workers. The salary type is set as hourly and wages are calculated based on hour workers. Overtime is counted when employees work more than 8 hours a day. Third is a daily salary employees. This is for contract or operational staff. The salary type is set as daily and wages are calculated based on day work. Overtime is based on 8 working hours per day. Next is an employee without EIS contribution. For employees who are not eligible, such as those above 60 years old, EIS is switched off. Lastly is an employees without EPF contribution. This applies to employees who are exempt under EPF rules. EPF is turned off in the system to avoid wrong deduction.
Assalamualaikum, my name is NaJWA binti MUTALIB. My matric number is 2023637322. Okay, next I will explain about the intern, which 2 interns were added as trainees. EPF, SOSO, and EIS contribution are not mandatory. In Payroll Panda, their status was set to intern with a basic salary of RM0 and an internship allowance was added to ensure accurate payroll calculation. Next, in non-Malaysian with PR, which one non-Malaysian employee with PR was added, they are treated like a Malaysian employee for statutory purposes. Residential status was set to has Malaysian PR and non-resident, and EPF, SOSO, and EIS contribution were enabled. Next is non-Malaysian without PR. 2 non-Malaysian employees without PR were added. Their status was set to non-resident with passport numbers. EPF was applied at 2% for foreign employees, and SSFW numbers were added to meet statutory requirements.
Now I will explain how employees are managed in Payroll Panda. Manually add employees. First, to add an employee, manually log into Payroll Panda, go to the employee section and click add employee. Fill in basic detail like name, IC or passport number, start date, job position, and employment types. This information is needed for correct payroll. Adding employees in bulk. Payroll Panda also allow adding many employees at one time. So go to employees and choose bulk upload. Download the Excel template, fill in the employees details, save it as a CSV file and upload it. This saves time and reduce mistake. Adding a new employee with previous employer information. When a new employee joins, HR collect personnel and job details. This include bank details, salary, EPF, SOSO, and tax information. HR may also need details from the previous employer. Then HR create the employee profile in Payroll Panda. Employee leaving due to death. If an employee pass away, HR archive the employees in the system. The reason is set as deceased and the last working date is entered. Final salary is calculated and paid to the next of kin. HR submit form CP22A to LHDN within 30 days. Employee leaving the country. When an employee leaves Malaysia, HR archive the employees and select leaving the country. Final salary is processed and form CP21 is submitted to LHDN. Employee leaving for a new job. If an employee leave for a new job, HR archive the employee and enter the last working date. Final salary is processed and form TP3 is submitted to LHDN.
Next, I will explain and showcase the process of running payroll for a particular month from start to finish. The first part is running payroll in Payroll Panda. The payroll process in Payroll Panda start with logging into the system and navigating to the payroll section from the left side menu. The module is used to manage and process employee salaries for each payroll cycle. Once inside, we select the payroll month, in this case January, and click the payroll button. The system then takes us to the run payroll page for the period of January 1st to January 31st. On the run payroll page, a detailed payroll table appears listing all employees for the selected month. The table includes gross pay, employee statutory contributions such as EPF, SOSO, EIS and PCB, net pay, employee contributions and total employment costs. At this stage, it is important to carefully review each employee payroll information to ensure accuracy before proceeding. If any adjustments are needed, recurring items like base salary or fixed allowances can be edited under the employee tab to apply to future payroll cycles. One-time items such as bonuses, salary adjustment or unpaid leave can be edited directly in the payroll table for that month only. Next part is review, approve and output. So we review statutory contribution. Payroll Panda automatically calculates EPF, SOSO, EIS and PCB based on employee profiles and earning. While calculations are automated, it is essential to verify that all amounts comply with statutory requirement before finalizing payroll. If the company use Jibble for attendance tracking, payroll can be seen at this stage to include overtime hours and unpaid leave automatically, ensuring employee pay is accurate. Once all information is reviewed and verified, we click continue to process the payroll. The system marks it as approved and shows a confirmation message indicating the payroll for January is successfully completed. Finally, Payroll Panda generates payroll output including bank payment files for salary disbursements, statutory payment files, payslip and payroll report. This file can be downloaded to complete salary payments, submit statutory contributions and maintain accurate payroll records. After a payroll is approved, Payroll Panda generates three main output. The first one is bank files. These are found under the bank payment section and are used to process bulk salary payments and statutory contribution through the company's bank portal. A crediting date can be set to ensure payments are transferred accurately and on time. The second one is statutory files. Available under the manual payment section, these files are prepared for submission to statutory bodies like EPF, SOSO, EIS and PCB. These summarize both employee and employer contribution, making compliance easier. Finally, payslip. Found under the payroll file section, payslip provide a detailed breakdown of salary, deductions and net pay. They can be downloaded or sent directly to employees, ensuring transparency and proper record keeping. Next, I will explain how to add different payroll item for at least one employee in a payroll run. To add payroll item for an employee, start from the payroll dashboard. In the January payroll run, we locate the employee AIDA and click the edit icon next to her name to open the edit payroll item window. From the drop down list, we select the payroll item, in this case a bonus, and enter the amount RM150. After saving, the system automatically updates a payroll for the month. By clicking show item, we can confirm that the bonus appears as a separate line item in her payroll details, ensuring accuracy before payroll approval and payslip generation.
Payroll Panda differentiates between recurring and one-time payroll item through its employee and payroll tabs. The employee tabs serve as the foundation for an employee's standard pay structure, where permanent salary component like fixed allowance, regular deduction, and recurring benefits are configured. This item automatically populate in every subsequent payroll cycle. Meanwhile, the payroll tab handles variables of exceptional payment that are specific to individual pay periods, such as monthly bonus, overtime compensation, and ad hoc allowance or salary adjustments. This distinction ensures that standard compensation remains consistent while allowing flexible for period-specific payments. To create a custom payroll item in Payroll Panda, the user goes to Payroll Setting, select Payroll Items, and clicks Plus Payroll Item. The user then fills in the payroll item category, salary calculation, and statutory contribution. For example, to create a transport allowance, the item type is set as addition, the item name is entered, and the category is selected as allowance. The salary calculation is set to amount only, with include in set to none, and the relevant application options are chosen if applicable. For statutory contributions, the user select the relevant options such as PCB, EPF, SOSO, or EIS, and assign the appropriate EA field, which in this case is B1C, other allowance, before clicking save. To add the custom item to an employee, the user goes to Payroll, select the month, choose the employee, which is in this case AIMAN, click the edit pencil icon, select or search for transport allowance, enters the allowance amount, and save the change. For Payroll Summary Reports, the user can get report at Payroll tab. First, the user clicks on Payroll tab and click on the months, which is January and February. Then, click Payroll Files and choose Payroll Summary in PDF file and Excel file. Besides that, the user also can get the report at the Report tab, where the report will summarize the whole months in one report. To get YTD data, the user can go to Employee tab and click on Employee's name. In this case, Jang was chosen. After click on Jang, the editing place will display. Then, the user clicks on Payroll and will see year-to-date data. Next, the user clicks on Monthly YTD data and the editing tab will be displayed. After that, the user can enter monthly payroll total including all statutory contribution made by the Jang.
Move on to the next, which is Jibble. Jibble is a digital time tracking and attendance management system used by many organizations to manage employee working hours more efficiently. Jibble helps companies track when employees clock in and clock out, monitor attendance, manage leave, and generate timesheets for payroll purposes. It can be used on mobile phones, computers, or shared kiosk devices, making it suitable for both office-based and remote workers. Creating a JIBL organization is the first step to using JIBL for time tracking and attendance management. To create an organization, the user needs to sign up or log into JIBL platform first. After that, the user selects the option to create a new organization and enters basic company information such as the organization name and time zone. Once the organization is created, the user becomes the admin and can start managing the system. This includes adding employees, setting work schedules, and applying time tracking rules. Next, I will explain how users are added to JIBL and synced with Payroll Panda. Adding users to JIBL is an important process to ensure accurate time tracking and payroll management in both platforms. In JIBL, users refer to the employees in the organization whose working hours and attendance will be recorded. To add users, the admin first needs to log in to the Payroll Panda account and complete the setup of all employee information, such as personal details, salary, and work schedules. After all employees' information is entered, the admin can integrate the Payroll Panda account with the JIBL account. Once the integration part is done, the admin can fill in basic information such as the total number of employees, leave settings and overtime periods, and include all employees' names. If the employee is successfully added to JIBL, a JIBL logo will appear beside their name in Payroll Panda account. If the logo does not appear, the admin can click on the specific employee's name and select the Add to JIBL button to manually sync the employee. By syncing employees between JIBL and Payroll Panda, the HR department can reduce manual data entry, minimize payroll errors, and ensure consistency between attendance records and payroll calculation. Category 1 that goes with the name HRM664 group is the rule that requires face recognition. This feature requires employees in this group to verify their identity using facial recognition when they clock in or clock out. The system checks the employee's face before recording their attendance. This rule is applied to prevent body punching and attendance fraud. For the admin, this makes attendance records more accurate, reduces manual checking, and helps ensure fair payroll calculations. A group of users that goes with the name Roses for Category 2 is the rule that requires a location for every time entry. With this feature, employees must record their GPS location whenever they clock in or clock out. This confirms that they are at the approved work location. This action helps prevent errors or misuse for employees working remotely or at multiple sites. For the admin perspective, it makes attendance monitoring more accurate, saves time on manual verification, and provides reliable data for payroll and reporting. Category 3, which is Lily's group, is the rule that requires users in this group live location routes when employees are clocked in. This feature tracks the employee's GPS location continuously while they work, showing their movement or route on the map. The reason for this rule is to monitor employees who work outside the office or travel between sites, making sure they follow their assigned routes. For the admin, this rule helps verify employee activity in real time, reduces manual tracking, and ensures accurate attendance and performance records. Category 4, that goes with the name Peonies, is the category that holds the rule that requires screenshots of employees' work while they are clocked in. With this feature, the system automatically captures periodic screenshots of the employee's computer screen to verify their work activity. This action is applied to monitor productivity and make sure employees are performing their assigned tasks. For the admin perspective, it makes tracking work easier, reduces the need for constant supervision, and ensures accurate reporting, performance evaluation, and payroll processing.
In JIBL, under the time off and holiday section, we can create more than one public holiday calendar by clicking New Calendar. This is useful for companies with employees in different Malaysia states. For example, some employees follow the Kuala Lumpur public holiday calendar, while others follow the Perak calendar. This helps ensure everyone follows the correct state holidays and make leave management more organized. To assign a public holiday calendar to employees, we go to the People section in JIBL. From there, we select an employee by clicking on their name. Next, we click the edit or pencil icon on their profile and choose the appropriate public holiday calendar such as Kuala Lumpur or Perak. If calendar is already set to default, no changes are needed. To create an annual leave policy in JIBL, we go to the time off and holiday section and select time off policies. Then we click at time off policies and fill in the details such as the policy name, whether the leave is paid, the number of days, and the actual date. JIBL also allows different annual leave policies for different employees. For example, there are 3 annual leave policies with 12, 14, and 21 days. These policies are assigned to selected employees under the member section based on their job position or length of service, making leave management more fair and organized. To set up the medical leave policy in JIBL, the user accesses the time off and holiday section and creates a medical leave policy. The leave is set as paid and accrued annually based on the employee's joining date, with a fixed entitlement such as 18 days per year. This policy is applied to all employees, ensuring consistent and fair medical leave entitlement across the organization. Hospitalization leave in JIBL is designed for employees who need longer medical care or hospital admission. It is set up under time off and holidays. Using the same process as medical leave, the policy is paid, granted annually, and provides a total entitlement of 60 days. It's applied to all employees, ensuring fair and consistent benefits across the organization. To create unpaid leave in JIBL, we go to time off and holidays and add a new policy named unpaid leave. This policy is applied to all employees with compensation set as unpaid. Leave can be recorded in days or hours, and public holidays or non-working days are excluded, so only actual working days are counted. Unpaid leave allows employees to take time off when they have no paid leave or personal matters, while helping the organization manage attendance fairly. Employee leave help balance work and personal life. Annual leave gives 12, 14, or 21 days depending on eligibility. Medical leave supports recovery from illness, while hospitalization leave provides up to 60 days for serious conditions. Unpaid leave allows time off when other leave types don't apply. So together, these policies ensure fairness, flexibility, and employee well-being.
To sync employee from Payroll Panda to JIBL, you first need to enable the integration between the two platforms. After finishing all the process, the user can start syncs by going to Employee tab. To sync it, click on the box at the left side of the tab, which is above employee's name. After clicking it, the user then clicks on plus add to JIBL, which is located at the right side of the tab. Next, the confirmation tab will appear, which to make sure that the user really wants to sync to the JIBL. In the tab, the user needs to click on the box, which is for email invitation, and click confirm. After the confirmations, the user can see the JIBL's logo beside the employee's name, which is mean that the employee is already synced to JIBL. Firstly, the user can go to the timesheet tab and the user can see all the employees' names. Beside the employees' names, there is a timetable that consists of days where the user can see when the rest day is public holiday, etc. On the timetable, there is a plus signs on every day. Then the user click on the signs to create a new entry. After clicking it, the editing tab will appear. This is where the user can enter manually the overtime. Next, the user choose hourly entry and add the overtime. The user can enter the duration of working hour, which is normal working hour plus with overtime. In this case, the employee's normal working hour is 8 hours. If the employee works overtime for 1 hour and 30 minutes, then the user must enter the duration of working hour, which is 9 hours and 30 minutes. The user selects an activity, a project, or add a note. Then click save. First, the user can go to the time off and click on add time off at the right side of the tab. After clicking on it, the editing tab will appear. The user now chooses the employee who will take the unpaid leave. In this case, AIMAN will be the chosen one. And then the user select the policies, date, and if necessary, the user can add reason or notes or upload attachment, which can be the evidence for leave. After filling in all the necessary spot, click save. After that, the user must approve the leave. If not approved or still pending, the unpaid leave will not appear at Payroll Panda. Now, the user can go back to Payroll Panda to sync so that the unpaid leave will appear at the tab. The user can view leave on the JIBL at the time of tab. At the tab, all the employee who taken or will taken the leave, which is annual, unpaid, hospitalization, and medical leave, will appear. If the user wants to view leave that taken by the employee for the entire year, the user can click on the customization part and choose this year or custom. To view the payslip, employee need to log in into their account. Once logged in, they can go to the account setting. After that, on the box that has their name, there is a view slip. The user needs to click on it and can choose which months they want to view the payslip. Once they choose the months, the generate payslip will appear on the new window tab. The employees can download and store the payslip for the future use.